I thank you for the power that you have to break everything. Lord, I thank you right now, because I believe you're doing it right now. Right now. God, I thank you. Come on, give God a hand praise again. Keep putting your hands together for our praise team. Come on. Put your hands together for us. While you're clap by musicians, we thank God for. We're so grateful and so thankful to be in the house of the Lord. And I want to tell you that there is no other place that I'd rather be than where I am right now. And I thank God for that. We're grateful today for our wonderful deacons today. Let's put our hands together for our deacons and our deaconesses, our ministers. We thank God for them, evangelists. We certainly thank God for them. We thank God today for all of the people that are here today. And I certainly thank God for the lady missionary A.M. Cole. Amen. Thank God for it. I praise God for allowing us this opportunity to be here. God is a good God. I want to say that again. God is a good God. God is a good God. And I thank you for being so good. We praise God today. I thank God today for everyone here today. I praise God today for the Lord just allowing us a chance to be in this place. It's a wonderful place to be in, and I certainly thank God for it. We're getting ready to move today. We thank God for God's people. We certainly thank God for Him allowing us a chance to be here. And I'm grateful because I'm a grandfather again. I'm thinking about it. And I want to tell you all, I thank you all for your prayers. And can I tell you a little bit how God is? God doesn't always work like we want him to work. And he doesn't do things the way we want him to do it. But God will work things out. We were praying, my daughter was getting ready, my daughter was pregnant, and her baby was in a breech position and wouldn't turn. So we were asking everybody to pray that the baby turned. Pray that the baby turn. We kept saying, pray that the baby turn so she can have a natural birth. And when we got there, we got the call on Thursday. My daughter called, my son-in-law called, and he said they're going to have to take the baby and they're going to do the C-section. And we were thinking to myself, and I was thinking to myself, I said, Lord, I was praying that you would turn the baby and increase my daughter's faith. So we kept talking about it, and on the way there, we zoomed there. But they said it was about 12 o'clock, and they said they were going to do the C-section at 3 o'clock. So we had to get from Jacksonville to Cocoa Beach. So we got in the car, and needless to say, we rolled up in. I was doing about, at sometimes I was doing 90 miles an hour because I wanted to get there. And when we got there, I was thinking to myself the whole while. When we got there, they said that they went ahead and took the baby out because they said they wanted to make sure that the baby had enough fluid around the baby. So when they delivered the baby, I was walking around and I was saying, Lord, I thank you that my daughter is safe. I thank you that the baby is safe. But that's not the end of the story. I said, I was praying that God would turn the baby so they could increase my daughter's faith. When we got there, the doctor said that if the baby had turned, the umbilical cord was around the neck and it would have choked and died. So I was thinking about how God doesn't do things like what we want to do. He does things because he has insight. And he knows all the time. And he knows how to fix things. Oh, I was going to resolve and say, listen, I told when the doctor said had the baby turned, the baby would have died. I told my daughter, I looked at her and I said, that was nobody but God. So he increased her faith the way he wanted to and not the way I wanted to. And I don't know about everybody else. I'm yielding to God and say, Lord, you do it your way. And my way is limited because I don't know everything. But you do it your way and you get your glory. Oh, that's good. Now somebody right here in this church right now, you want God to fix things the way you want to fix it, and you want God to do it the way you want to do it, because you're going to live it. But right now, you ought to lift up your hands and say, Lord, get your glory. Lord, I've been rejoicing ever since. My daughter said, the doctor said if the baby had turned like what we were praying for, the baby would have died. And I thought to myself, I said, that's why we ought to leave things in God's hands. Because he sees everything and he knows everything. He sees the things that you don't see. And if you're praying and you asking God to do something, he hasn't done it your way, just keep on believing God to do it his way. Because his way is the best way. Come on, give God a hand and pray. I had to share with the church because I was praying hard. I prayed every night. I prayed hard. Lord, let the baby turn. Woman asked right out like that doctor said that. I said, God, just do it your way. So we ought to just pray and tell God, Lord, do it your way. You get the glory the way you want to get the glory. So I thank God. So thank God for all your prayers. The baby's doing fine. The daughter's doing fine. They're recovering. I was thinking about myself. When I looked at the baby, he looked just like my other grandson. So I just thank God for today. We're getting ready. Our announcement is coming. Again, we thank God for everyone. I thank God for what God is doing. And I'm thanking him in advance for what I believe he's going to do. So I'm grateful and I'm thankful today. As our announcement comes, again, we thank God for you. And I also want to make mention of everyone. My wife and I want to thank God for everyone for our appreciation that we just closed out on last week. I can't thank you all enough. And you know what? It's not finances that I thank God for. It's you wanting to do something. And I thank God for everything you all have done, whether it was just being here, which is most important to me. I just thank God for all of you today. We thank God for you. All right, our announcement is coming. After the announcement, we're going to come back and we're going to go for it.
Good afternoon. Greater Hope Ministries announcements are as follows. Well, Christian Academy is in need of supplies. We are in desperate need of copy paper, staplers, folders, envelopes, almost any office supply material that you can name. Now the school will begin August 26th, so you have about a month. Please keep in mind Hope Christian Academy as you do your back to school shopping for your families. And if you prefer to donate funds, we will gladly accept those as well. So on next Sunday, you may begin bringing your items and place them in the donation bin that will be provided in the vestibule. Amen. Just keep this in mind. School begins a little different from the Duval County Public School System. Will begin August the 26th, which is on a Monday. That was our only announcement, so we'll move to our prayer list. I have one name, the Anderson family. Please remember to pray for them. Deaconess Anderson's daughter was in a car accident, and she's doing fine, but they are asking for prayer for her and their entire family. That was the only name that I was given. So we'll move on now to our visitors. Today we have visiting with us Ms. Tori McKenzie. Please stand so that we may recognize you. Thank you for visiting with us on today at the Hope. And she is a member of Restoration and Deliverance Church. Amen. God bless you. And we also have Ms. Christina Taylor. And she is visiting with us as well. And she is also a member of Restoration and Deliverance Church. God bless you both, and thank you for stopping by Greater Hope Ministry. Do we have any more visitors? I believe so. No, at this time, I will leave your poll with you before we fellowship and welcome our guests as well as fellow members. Our poll for today. There is a difference between what you have a right to do and what is right to do. Let's fellowship at this time and welcome our guests as well as fellow members today. Thank you for your attention.
The Word of God. Everyone standing. Philippians chapter 2.
12 and 13. Philippians chapter 2, verses 12 and 13. If you have Philippians chapter 2, signify by saying, I have it. If you have verse 12, signify by saying, I am there. We're going to all read together. Ready? Read. Therefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. For it is God which worketh in you, both to will and to do of his good pleasure. How many can say amen? I want everybody to go with me. If you would, I want you to just look at someone and ask them this question. Are you user friendly? That's what we're going to talk about. Are you user friendly? How many can say amen? I want to talk about this, and I want everybody to listen to me because I have more information than anything else. But I was thinking to myself, and I'm not by no means am I expert on computers and online and all that kind of stuff. But the little that I know, I'm going to share. Now, if you know more about it, then certainly you can take it further than me as far as the message is concerned. But I was thinking to myself, we're living in a computer age. How many can say amen to that? Everything is driven by computers and all these kind of things. And I was thinking to myself, when it comes to the computers, we all are addicted to the internet wave. All of us have gone on the internet at some time or another. And when we go on there, I was thinking to myself, we have become so dependent on computers until we'd be messed up if we couldn't go on the internet. Everybody always say amen to that. I was thinking to myself, we look at our checking accounts through the internet, we pay bills, we buy, and all those kind of things we do over the internet. How many can say amen? We find, and I'll be honest with you, find a lot of good deals when you talk about the internet. And we've set up different accounts from different places and different stores and different means. We've set up accounts. And I'm going to tell you this from my own experience, there is nothing more frustrating than to go on a site that is not user-friendly. Lord, help me here right now. What do you mean, Pastor, by user-friendly? When you go on a site and it's so mixed up until you don't know which way to go. You click on this and think there's something going to come up and it doesn't come up. You try to read the instructions and try to set up an account, and it's difficult to set up an account. There is nothing more frustrating than going on someone's website and find out it is not user-friendly. How many can say amen? So I thought about this, and I want to name some things, and I want everybody to hear me good. But listen, when I thought about it, I said on different sites and different stores or whatever it is that you're searching the web for, some of them require you to set up an account. And when you set up an account, they ask for two things. They want to ask you for a user ID, and then they want to ask for a password. I know I'm not the only one, so everybody ought to say amen to that. Even when you go on your bank account, you have to have a user ID, and then you have to have a password. And what they want you to do is they want you to give a password so that it can identify who you are. So it will identify you as being different from everybody else. How many can say amen? So it's when you go online and you want to set up an account, some sites are not the same. It's difficult to set up an account. It's difficult to find out what you need to do and how you need to do it because some sites are not user-friendly. How many can say amen? So when I begin to think about this, I believe beyond it. I know, brother, I know beyond a shadow of doubt, the Lord began to speak to my heart about us friendly. How many can say amen? Some sites you go on, the directions are so mixed up, you can't set up an account, you don't know what to do. You have to find yourself calling the company to see how to go online, because you can't even see good how to set up your own user ID. But a user-friendly site is one that has easy and clear directions. So I know exactly what I need to do. And it's as simple as it can be. But then the next thing, so it would be an A and a B, the next thing is once you set up, you have easy communication with the site or the person that you want to get in touch with. That's user-friendly to me. Once I set it up, I don't have to go back and keep setting it up every time. Have you all ever been on a site where you have to constantly go back and change your user ID or change your password? And it's frustrating. And I like a site when I go on it, and once I set up, I can go back and communicate at any time, and it's easy, and it's not, listen, and it's something, brother and sister, I don't have to worry about once I set it up. Can I tell you something I want everybody to hear? God wants that kind of believers. God wants believers that will read the instructions. That is the word of God. That will read the instructions. That will, listen, that will set up a user ID and then give a password and it stays the same. Now, what do you mean by stay the same? That sounds crazy coming from a pastor. Listen, God wants someone that has a user ID of being a believer. All right. And they never have to change it. All right. When you set up that with God as a believer, brothers and sisters, then God can, listen, that's the start of you being user-friendly to God. And then when they talk about a password, I'm going to tell you something. We have an easy password. Sometimes when you go on this site, they say you got to have a certain character, you got to have capital letters, you got to have lowercase letters, you got to have a number, and then they say something a special kind of symbol. So that you can make sure nobody finds out. But I want to tell you something. When we're user-friendly with God, our password is easy. Somebody might look at me and say, what do you mean our password? Jesus Christ is our password. Right. And you can just slash that and just say Jesus. Right. So if I was setting up an account and God is the site I'm trying to reach, then my username would be believer, my password would be Jesus. All right. So I was thinking to myself, that if we can do that, brother, if we can become user-friendly, then God is able to use us. Can I say something? I want everybody to hear me good. Can I say something? We'll get to the place where we're user-friendly for everybody else except God. Lord, help me here right now. Hey, listen, somebody else has an ID, and listen, some of you brothers and sisters, we ought to just admit it, somebody else has our password. The worst thing that can happen in your account is when somebody else has your password. Because when somebody else has your password, that means that they can use it, they can go into your account, they can change things, they can mess up things, they can start something new, they can charge things to you that shouldn't be charging you. So you got to protect your password. How many can say amen? Well, when I think about God, I thought to myself, when it comes to God, it ought to be easy for God to use us, because the first thing is our username is believer and our password is Jesus. So when we do that, brothers and sisters, we ought to be in a place where God is readily available for God to use us. So when I thought about this, can I tell you something? I was thinking to myself, when it comes to God, there are some keys so that we can be user-friendly. I want to give you 5 keys if you're going to become user-friendly, and I'm almost ready to go back to what I see. 5 keys so that you can become user-friendly, and all of them are in the Word of God. So you see, when I read Philippians chapter 2, I want everybody to understand, I read what I read. It says in verse 12, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. I want everybody to know, if you're going to be user-friendly when it comes to God, the first thing you need is obedience. agree to the terms that they have set forth.
All right.
How many can say amen? And I was thinking to myself, brother, so once you become a believer and Jesus Christ is your password, then you got to agree to the terms and conditions that he set forth. How many can say amen? Oh, I was thinking to myself, I said, when it comes to believers, brothers and sisters, the first thing we need is obedience. Now, notice what the text says. The text says, wherefore, beloved, as you have always obeyed, not as in my absence only, but now much more in my, not just in my presence, but in my absence. What he was really saying, I want everybody to hear me, what he really said is you have always obeyed. You didn't just obey because I was looking over your shoulder. You didn't obey just because I was with you, but he said you obeyed in my presence, and now that I'm not in your presence, you still obey. Everybody help me say yes, Lord. One of the main trademarks, brothers and sisters of believers, is we are obedient to God. And we got to get out of this thing about being obedient to everybody else. We're obedient, brothers and sisters, to everybody else. And when you're obedient to everybody else but God, you're really obedient to the enemy. Amen. How many can say amen? So I looked deep and I said, the first key is obedience. You can't do anything when it comes to God. You can't please God. You can't have contact with God. You can't have good communication with God if you are not obedient.
All right. All right.
How many can say amen?
Amen.
So we got to be obedient. Then the second key is working on our sanctification. I'll tell you something. It to be a lost art. And I said, I use art for lack of a better term. It's beginning to be a lost art for people to work on sanctification. What is sanctification? Being sanctified, set apart for God's use. It's a lost art. People think that they can do anything they want to do, live like they want to live, say what they want to say, go where they want to go, and still say that they are sanctified. I ain't saying anything. I expect that from the world, but not from the church. Listen, people think you can live any kind of life and still say that you are sanctified. I don't know if everybody get it or not, but in order for God to use you, you have to be sanctified. I'm not talking about, listen, I'm not talking about a religion. I'm talking about a way of life. Sometimes when people talk about church, I used to tell everybody, don't tell people you go to a sanctified church. Sanctification is a way of life. You go to a Pentecostal church who believes in sanctification.
Come on now.
But you got to set yourself aside. So God, when the Bible lets us know, and Paul was saying, and I want everybody in, he said, here's what I want you to understand. You have always obeyed, so keep on obeying. And a lot of Bible scriptures say, but it says, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. How many can say amen? Amen. Now, salvation here, dear brothers and sisters, it means sanctification. Work on being sanctified. What does that mean? Work on being set apart for God's own use. Work on living like God says. Work on being purged from all the sins and evils of the world. Work on getting yourself right with God. You got to work on that in order to be user-friendly. Well, I wish I had somebody with me. So the first thing is you got to be obedient. Then the second thing is you got to keep on working on your sanctification. Man, can I tell you all something? I have never in my life experienced a time where it is so many people who are saying that they are sanctified, who are saying that they are set apart, and that's what you said, set apart for God's own use, and you're indulging in everything else except what God wants you to.
All right.
Go ahead and get right now. So if you're going to be, listen, if you're going to be user-friendly, you got to keep on working on your sanctification. Yes. On cleaning your life up. How many can say amen? Amen. Then the third thing I don't want you to miss is you got to have a constant fear of offending God.
All right.
I was reading this thing and the more I read it, the more it just became alive for me. You know, it's a lot of people don't fear offending God.
All right.
They don't have no fear of offending God. Live any kind of way they want to live, do anything they want to do, and they have no fear at all of offending God. I'm not saying we ought to walk around here scared, because that would make a listen, you ought to have a constant fear of offending God. You know what keep me in order? And I believe it keeps all of you in order if you're living like God said. You know what keep me in order? Fear of God. Fear of offending Him. Because I want to ask you all a question. What in the world will make you think that you can get what you need from God when you keep on offending Him?
Amen.
If you keep offending Him, don't think He's going to give you anything or do anything for you, because the first thing you need to do is stop offending Him. I was thinking about this, and I always think about my wife. My wife, I'm going to be honest with you, my wife gives me a lot of insight on women. And when I say that, I don't mean so I can have another woman. I'm talking about she gives me a good insight on how women feel and how they act. My wife was talking to me one day, and I was talking to her, and she said, you can't keep hurting people and think they're going to respond.
Amen.
Now, listen, now married men, we know, and from what I'm looking at, it looked like it's only like two of us here. we got one that was already married. We know that there is no way for you to keep offending them and think everything will go well for you. I got some men in this church, you know, I'm telling the truth. If you keep offending them, you're not going to get anywhere. And I don't understand how we don't understand that God is a God, listen, that you can't keep offending, then thinking you're going to get stuff from him. Keep on offending him, and I'll be honest with you. God, listen, I thought about God and how wonderful and how powerful and how mighty God is. But when it comes to offending God, you got to understand, you got to keep in your mind a woman. You cannot keep offending her and then you just going to go and do what you want to do. You keep offending her and you're going to have some sleepless nights. Lord, help me right now. And if you got a sofa, you're going to be sleeping on the sofa. Why would you ask somebody to say yes to that? You cannot keep offending them continually and going to them thinking you're going to get what you want to get. I'm being honest with you. I'm an easy learner. Lord help me right now. Listen, I'm an easy learner. That's why I thank God for my wife. Sometimes I thank God so much for her. Sometimes I might say something that I'm not perfect. Everybody look at me, I know you all thought I was perfect. But I'm not. And sometimes I offend. And when I offend her, my job, listen, my duty as a believer, according to the word of God, you're supposed to get everything straight before the next day comes. Oh, help me here right now. Ephesians chapter 4. How many can say amen? Before we get 4 and 26. And I thought about myself, there have been times, brothers and sisters, I'll be honest with you, even as a pastor in this church, there's a time when I slipped, I offended and I forgot, but she'll let me know. And sometimes, brothers and sisters, I don't even think about it. It's not just a part of just getting with you. Sometimes I don't even think about it till it's night. And then when I get ready, could you stand for a second? Could you stand for a second? When I get ready, Auntie, to close it like this, then I see, oh no. And I'm thinking about, I said, wait a minute, what you mean, oh no? It's in the Bible. I'm going to say, it's in the Bible. I'm supposed to be able to close it up. I'm supposed to be able to close it up. I said, oh no. I said, well, what's going on? She said, you did this. And I said, I thought that was yesterday. And she said, but you didn't get it straight.
All right.
I was just confessing for myself. Listen, I didn't get it straight. So when I go back and I say, I want to close it up, she said, make that thing right first. Right now. So listen, I don't know about everybody I said, I started thinking about that thing. And then I was telling the Lord, I said, Lord, I thank you for my wife. I thank you for all the things that I learned just by being a husband. And I began to say to myself, you gotta make sure you keep things right with God. So now what happened? So now what happened to me is I have a fear of offending her. Not because I'm scared, not because I'm afraid of it, but I have a fear of the consequences. Yeah, somebody ought to say amen. What do I mean by that? I got a fear, and I watch myself. And I'm not talking about walking around scared that she's going to do something to me. I have a fear. I said, if I want everything to be right, then I walk easy. Not walking easy like scared. I'm saying I make sure I don't offend her. I make sure I don't say anything that's going to offend her. I'm trying to make sure I'm not going to do anything that's going to offend her that's going to offend her because I recognize that there are consequences. Lord, help me here right now. I'm trying to get the church to understand that when it comes to God, you can't keep offending him. And listen, you can't keep offending him and they don't get anything, but you ought to have a fear of offending him. You ought to say, I don't want to do anything because I know one day I'm going to need him. I know one day I'm going to need him for deliverance. I'm going to need him to answer my prayer. I'm going to need him when it comes to my daughter. I'm going to need him when it comes to my son. I'm going to need him when it comes to my children. I'm going to need him when it comes to the church. I need him for my finances. I need him for all of this. I'm going to make sure I don't offend him. Lord, help me preach it again. So you got to have obedience. You got to have, listen, you got to keep on working on your sanctification. And you got to have a constant fear of offending God. But then the fourth thing, and I want everybody to write this down. The fourth thing you have to do is if you want to be user-friendly when it comes to God, you got to focus on God's work being done. Focus on God's work being done. I got news for everybody. And I want everybody to look up here because I want to tell you something. You were not put here just to be here. You were not put here on this earth just to be here. You were not put here just to come to church. You were not put here just to come and sing. You were not put here just to come and clap your hands. You were put here for a reason. And that reason is to do the work of God. And too many of us are getting off track. We're trying to work on everything else except the work of God. We get all involved in everything else. That's why, and I say that, that's why some people are not here today because they're focusing on everything else except the work of God. But listen, you gotta make sure your focus is on God's work being done. What is His work? His work is preaching to the lost. Telling people about him. His work, brothers and sisters, is you living an example so somebody else will see your life. And when you let your light shine, somebody else will see your good work and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Matthew chapter 5. Listen, you got to live a life, brothers and sisters, where you're focusing on the work of God. I know that all of us have agendas, and all of us have things we need to do, and all of us have things we want to do, and all of us have things we want to accomplish. But you got to focus on the work of the Lord being done. Out of all the things you do, you got to say to yourself, I'm not too busy, I'm not preoccupied, so that I can get the work of the Lord done. The work of the Lord should be done above everything else. So we got to focus on this. We got to focus on the work of the Lord being done. I'm going to say amen. But can I tell you where I got it from? When you look back at the text says this. It says, verse 13 of chapter 2 Philippians, it says, for it is God which worketh in you, both to will, and I want to leave the last part, and to do his good pleasure. But I want to show you. Well, know what it said? And here's the good thing about working for the Lord. I don't know about everybody else, but whatever work needs to be done, it is God who will spark that in you and give you the ability to get it done. I don't know about everybody else. I work for a lot of people in my life. And when I work for a lot of people, you got to do that thing the way they want you to do it. And then you got to find the ability to do it yourself. Sometimes they don't have training. Sometimes, brothers and sisters, they just leave you all on your own. Sometimes even when they have training, they just give you the training enough for you to get the job done. But they can't give you the strength and the fortitude to get it done. But here's what I like about God. When it comes to God, God will give you the ability. Some of you don't know it, but the reason why you're attracted to the work that you're attracted to is because God put that on the inside of you. The reason why you want to sing is because God put that ability to sing. The reason why you want to play music is because God put that in you. The reason why you want to be a missionary is because God put that in you. The reason why you want to be a deacon is because God put that in you. The reason why you want to be a special mother is because God will put it in you. God will put in you what He needs to put in you, and He will help you to carry it out. I'm closing. The fifth thing, and it's important. Here's the fifth thing if you're going to be user-friendly. If you're going to be user-friendly, you have to do what satisfies God.
Amen.
It's not me making it up.
Amen.
It's in the text. Here it is. I'm almost finished. Listen. Here it is in the text. Look at the latter part of verse 13. It says, and to do of His good pleasure. Know what I'm saying? Know what that means? To do what satisfies God.
Amen.
Church, we have got to get to the point where we are not just trying to satisfy ourselves,
Amen.
but we're trying to satisfy our God. Oh, help me here right now. You gotta focus on satisfying God. And I was thinking to myself, if you don't focus on satisfying God, you have the wrong focus.
Amen.
If your focus is not on pleasing Him, you're focusing on the wrong thing.
Amen.
You can't focus on pleasing your job and think you're going to please God. Because can't be entirely on your man and you think you're going to please God.
All right.
It can't be focused entirely, I wish I had somebody hear me. You can't be focused entirely on your children and please God. You got to focus on pleasing God. You got to make that top priority in your life. I'm going to say amen.
Thank you, Lord God.
So my question is, are you user-friendly? I'm going to say amen.
Amen.
And here's what I want you to do. If you want to do a check on whether you're user-friendly, I gave you 5 keys. Now here's how you can check yourself. And it's all scriptural. The first thing, if you want to be user-friendly, is found in verse 14. Stop complaining.
All right. All right.
And it's not talking about just you complaining. It's talking about stop murmuring and complaining toward God.
Amen.
Sometimes when God don't do things like we want to do it, what we want to do, we stop complaining.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
If you use the prayer, then you're going to stop complaining. Stop complaining.
Lord, I thank
We
you.
get to the place where we're complaining is just a part of our lives. But you got to stop complaining toward God. You got to say, Lord, if that's what you want me to do, I'm ready.
Amen.
Lord, if you want me to go this way, so be it.
Thank you.
Listen, Lord, if you want me to go alone, I'll go.
Glory.
Lord, if you want me to do whatever it is you want to do, here I am. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to just say, let your will be done, because I am user-friendly.
Hallelujah. Next time.
I'm going to say amen.
Thank you, God.
That's the first thing. The second thing is found in verse 15. Write this down. Listen, you got to live a blameless life in
Amen.
this crooked world.
Amen.
Now, what do you mean by blameless? I mean, I don't have faults. I don't fail sometimes. Listen, that means I'm trying my best to walk upright and be a good example to this crooked world.
Hallelujah. Thank you, God.
Lord, help me here right now.
Thank you, God.
That's how you can check to see if you're using friendly. Then the last thing found in verse 15 is we got to carry the message of salvation.
Amen.
Now I'm going to tell you the truth.
Amen.
And even if people, everybody in here got mad so much other information
Amen.
besides the message of salvation.
Amen, Pastor.
We carry all the information about who's doing what with who,
Amen.
about what people wear,
Yes, sir.
about how people are. We carry all those messages back and forth to each other. How many can say amen? It's something like us having, listen, something like us having an idea and a password for, excuse me, for us having that as far as our email is concerned. We send all kinds of messages back and forth.
All right.
And everybody know it come from you because they know your email address.
All right. All right.
I'm going to say
All
amen.
right.
But what we got to start doing is carrying the message of the cross.
Amen.
The message of Jesus Christ. Let people know Jesus Christ saves.
Glory.
Jesus Christ delivers.
Thank you, God.
Jesus Christ has the ability to save your soul. That's the message we ought to get carried.
Amen.
So if you want to check to see if you use it friendly, then those are the things you need to do. Stop, don't complain, live a blameless life, carry the message of salvation. And when you do that, Paul said, because the people were doing it, he said, I can rejoice.
All right. All right.
I'm going to say amen.
All right.
I was thinking to myself, we have got to get to the place where we are user friendly. Listen, we're user friendly for so many other things. Anybody can come by and use us. We're ready. We'll say yes to them immediately. We
Amen.
won't even think about it. If you think about it, think about some of the things we've done. You said yes to some people, and you don't even know what they were that you saying yes.
Amen.
Y'all ain't saying nothing. Listen, we don't even know what that word that I'm saying yes to, and we say yes.
All right.
Listen, we give out our information, and here's what I'm closing with this. I thought about that. When you talk about user friendly, do you know they were talking about how much of our personal information is being stolen by hackers?
That's right. Amen.
How many can say amen?
Amen.
Listen, I was thinking to myself, if we become user friendly with God, then you know what? I want a hacker to get my user ID. I want a hacker to get my password.
Amen.
Because I want you to know my information.
Amen.
Lord, help me right now. And my information is I'm a child of God. My information is doing the will of God. So I was thinking, I'm not scared, I'm not afraid of somebody hacking into it. I want them to hack into it. How many can say amen? Because I am definitely user friendly. Whenever God says it, that's all I need to hear. Whatever He wants me to do, that's just what I want to do.
Amen.
So we have to become user friendly. And when we user friendly, I'm going to tell you, it makes God happy. I told my grandson this, everybody standing. I told my grandson this. My wife and I, my grandson come to our house. We try to teach him about praying. And I told my grandson one night, I said, Jay, you got to pray. And it was funny what he said about his mom and his dad. I ain't going to say that. But when I told him, I said, you know what happens when you pray? And he asked, what, Papa? And I said, it makes God happy. I said, it makes God happy when we pray. And I was thinking to myself, I said, when it comes to us as believers, it makes God happy when we're doing what He says to do.
Amen.
When we become user friendly, it makes Him happy.
Amen.
Happy because He has someone He can depend on.
Amen.
Happy because He has someone that's going to do what He said to do when He said to do. Happy because He has someone He can use when He gets ready. And listen, when it comes to the information, when we set up these accounts, then we have constant contact with the owner of the site.
Amen.
Now I was thinking, it makes God happy when He has constant contact with us. And we have constant contact with Him.
Amen.
I want to let everybody know.
Amen.
You ought to become user friendly.
Hallelujah. Thank you,
We
God.
ought to let God know, Lord, if you want to use me, you can use me. Is that all right, everybody? If God want to say what He want to say through me, if He want me to live like He want me to live to be an example, then certainly he can do that. Is that all right? Come on, put your hand together and give God a praise. Let's sing this just a little bit. And he's already there. If you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. I don't know all of that song, so y'all gonna have to help me. If you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. Take my hand. Take my hand, Lord, and my feet. 'Cause my heart speaks to me. If you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. Come on, I want everybody to lift up your hand for heaven. And I want you to say this like you mean it. Lord, use me. Now don't say it unless you mean it, but if you mean it, I want you to say it a second time with authority. Lord, use me. If you want to become used a friend, then you don't need to ask him again. Say, Lord, use me.
Lord, use me.
For your will and your glory, God. Use us in the name of Jesus. We need you, God. We want to be used by you. Now, if you feel you want prayer, maybe you're saying, I want to be more user-friendly, then I want you to come. And as you come, I want you to have your hand up in the air, and we're going to pray with you. We're going to pray right now. If you're here, you want God to use you, I want you to come right now. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Listen, that's the key. That's the thing that's going to help us when it comes to God. We got to keep asking God to use us. Now I want you to just lift your hands right where you're standing. And we're going to pray. We're going to pray. In the name of Jesus. While she's anointing everybody, we're going to pray. God, thank you. Now by your hands are extended, we're going to pray. Our Father in heaven, in the name of Jesus, we come before you. As humble as we know how. We come, God, with our hands extended, reaching to you, God, because our help must come from you. We're praying right now, God, that you'll help us to become more user-friendly. Help us to say yes, God, at the drop of a hat. Help us, oh God, to live lives that are pleasing and acceptable in your sight. Help us, oh God, so we can do your will without hesitation, so we can be an example for the world, so we can say no to the enemy. God, help us right now, so we can be user-friendly. We're surrendering to you now, God, and we're asking you, yes, even begging you to have your way in our lives. Let your will be done in us and through us. God, I pray that you would strengthen us, oh God. You've already given us the means to do your will. Now help us to follow and help us to stay on track and do what you would have us to do. And God, help us to separate ourselves from everything and don't let anything interfere with us doing your will. God, all of us have the same ID. User ID. That user ID, God, is we're believers. And our password is your Son, Jesus Christ. God, we want you to help us so that we can continue to be user-friendly and do your will and live like you would have us to do. Lord, help us right now, God. Anything that would try to block that. You are our spyway. You're the one that stopped all the interference. God, we pray that you help us so that anything that interferes, you are blocked out in the name of Jesus. And God, when you do it, we're going to glorify your holy name. In the name of Jesus, we pray and we believe and we thank you in advance. Amen. Come on, put your hands together and give God a praise, man. While you're going back to your seat, go back to your seat with your hands lifted and say, Lord, use me. Say that to you all the way back and say, Lord, use me. And some of us say, Lord, use me more.
I want to be used more, Father God. Just remain standing. We get ready to let you go. I thank God for His word. I thank God for His people. And I'm so grateful God has blessed us today. I enjoyed myself in the service. I enjoyed the praise team. I enjoyed the service. But listen, let us all keep in mind, we all must become user-friendly.
Yes.
We got to become user-friendly. We serve God, the true and living God. And He ought to be able to use us whenever He gets ready. And that's the way we're going to try to live our lives. And if we do that, God will bless us every time. Come on, give God a praise and praise again. You know, this right over here, I'll lift your hands toward heaven.